I got the belts plastered around my room. Not the ones that I fought for, but small little token ones, just to keep my mind in tune with what the goal is, but just him. I don't focus on the belt, just him.
Want to fight Anthony Joshua, exclusive, because I know that I will beat Anthony Joshua's ass. I know I will
just got knocked out, right?
Yeah.
Well, realistically, it's one of the craziest propositions of all time. You take a guy who just had a boxing match that looks like a sparring match with a 58-year-old Mike Tyson, and then you're going to fight one of the absolute scariest knockout artists in the heavyweight division.
Anthony Joshua isn't joking anymore, especially now that Jake Paul has stepped into heavyweight territory with bold claims. After Jake publicly said he could knock Joshua out early, AJ confronted him with a cold, focused stare that instantly shifted the entire atmosphere. No jokes, no forced smiles, only tension. Witnesses said Joshua looked calm, but clearly irritated, the kind of calm that appears right before real violence in the ring. Jake tried to stay confident, but the difference in size, experience, and presence made one thing very clear: he had awakened a giant.
Let's go!
Jake Paul talks big online, but everything changed when he finally stood face-to-face with Anthony Joshua. The swagger, the confidence, the bold knockout predictions, everything faded the moment he realized how intimidating Joshua truly is up close. Standing just inches away, Jake's posture shifted, and his eyes dropped for a moment, which fans instantly noticed. Joshua didn't yell or threaten him. He didn't even smirk. He simply stared with the calm intensity of a man who has survived real wars inside the ring.
Battered. He's going to get absolutely
You're preaching to the choir, bro.
annihilated.
Yeah, take it to just as they turn to the side. That's it, just there. And watch Jake. He looks at him, keeps looking, and then Joshua looks back. Yeah.
Jeez.
Great.
I just,
Joshua is taking a real gamble by agreeing to fight Jake Paul. And for many experts, this is bigger than money, it's about his legacy. Former heavyweight Dave Allen warned that if Paul even lands a clean punch, it could damage the reputation Joshua spent years building. Critics argue AJ is taking this fight just for the payday, though promoter Eddie Hearn defended the decision by saying, "You can't eat legacy." Still, concerns remain. If things go wrong, Joshua risks being remembered less as a boxing icon and more as someone who chased spectacle. This has become a high-risk, high-reward moment for AJ.
Boxing fans will think this is a massive stain on his career and a bit of an embarrassment. Now, you two have done it. I'm sure you would both fight Jake Paul tomorrow, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but we're both retired, and we'll be looking at it saying still an easy fight because he can't box, he's useless. So it's risk reward, minimum risk, massive reward. So of course we'd fight Jake.
No, but you say that it's a big risk, Carl. Big risk.
I'm not having that.
Big risk. If you don't go and annihilate him in the first 30 seconds,
It's fixed.
Can you right? It's fixed. Oh, he's pulling him round.
Yeah.
He's talking about me fighting him though. So would you think that was fixed if I didn't go and annihilate him? 11 years retired. I think that's the point George makes. He always has a little dig and says,
No, but say you go out there and it's a tough fight for you. You can say, well, what do you expect? I haven't boxed for 11 years. But then it's like, it's hard, isn't it? It's hard. Do you want that?
Nobody thinks any less.
You've got the best ending.
Yeah, I've got
your career.
Definitely.
So,
nobody thinks any less of Mike Tyson because he lost to Jake Paul.
He was 58 years old.
Yeah, exactly. So
he's in hospital a week before.
Listen, I've been retired 11 years and I'd still go in there, in my opinion, and whoop him. I don't think it'd be hard at all. So listen, he won't fight me. He's pretending he don't know who I am now, for a start. So he's thought.
How can he not know who you are?
Froch means business.
Meanwhile, this fight could be extremely dangerous, possibly life-threatening, for Jake Paul. Rising heavyweight Moses Adama urged Jake to prioritize his health over the money, warning that one mistimed punch could have long-term consequences.
I do believe it because AJ is involved, and I think AJ would struggle to. He's going to take enough flack over this, but again, it's money talk. So I think AJ will struggle because it's an Owen situation. If he goes in there, Jake Paul lasted the distance. What does he tell you about AJ? Apart from he's just earned an extra 15 million quid. If he goes there and struggles with Jake Paul, then what do you say about AJ? Your heydays are well and truly over. If he goes in there and knocks him out, then I'll say that's to be expected. So the glory, there's probably not much glory in it, apart from the haters of Jake Paul to say, right, I've got rid of this kid. I think it's very brave of Jake Paul So now the problem child has got us to believe this fight's actually happening. So now you've got our attention. So now you've got to back up the boast. You're not playing tiddlywink. This is the only game you can't play. You can play football, golf, tennis.
Former world champion Amir Khan echoed the same warning, bluntly stating that Joshua could seriously hurt Jake. He even suggested that the damage could be severe enough to cause brain injuries.
Joshua sparked him out in like 2 rounds. Really? Yeah, why do you look surprised when I don't. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying. Come on, bro. You're fighting like one of the best heavyweight fighters in the world against a YouTuber. Like, come on. Like, respect the sport of boxing. And if AJ has to go in there and show these influencers that, listen, you can't fuck about with boxing. You know what I mean? Someone's going to get hurt badly. And this could be one of the first fights where a fighter gets hurt badly. Because if you look at the size difference and the power difference, I mean, bro, there could be brain damages going on there. AJ could hurt him badly, you know.
Well, when you look at Francis Ngannou, who's one of the most fearsome combat styles there is. I know it's MMA, but we saw what AJ did to Ngannou. So,
and that's why you don't look. You can't be surprised if AJ is going to do the same to what's it called again?
Former champion Carl Froch also agrees, saying this fight could damage Joshua's reputation as well, suggesting AJ may no longer be on a Hall of Fame path. At the same time, Joshua has said he values his long-term health above everything, famously stating that his legacy is simply walking out healthy when his career is over.
Knows he's finished at any sort of elite level or world level. He won't be trying to go down the world title level anymore. This is just a cash out. So good luck to him. Fair play to him, but hopefully when he's finished this fight, he'll be honest with us and say, listen, I've milked it, I've creamed it, I've had an unbelievable touch at the end of my career. I mean, he's already had an outrageous touch, hasn't he, with the involvement of Saudi Arabia, and now he's just creaming it at the end. He's got fake Paul, which is massive. Great for AJ, fair play to him. Anybody would do the same at the end of the career he's had. You know, he's not an elite heavyweight, is he? He's never going to come back and become a...
Odds show how one-sided this matchup is. Anthony Joshua is a heavy favorite at around -200, while Jake Paul sits anywhere between +650 to +900. This massive gap reflects the difference in size, power, and experience. A $1,200 bet on Joshua would win only $100, while a $100 bet on Jake could return up to $900. Most sportsbooks also list Joshua by knockout or TKO as the most likely outcome.
At AG, Jake Paul is +600 against Anthony Joshua, who's -1,000. So for those that don't know how this works, if you bet $100 on Jake Paul, you get $600 back. But you have to bet $1,000 on Anthony Joshua to get $100 back.
Right. Anthony's a big favorite based on those numbers.
A huge favorite.
Yeah.
A huge favorite. 10-1 odds. What do you think will happen? Originally, Jake Paul was supposed to fight Gervonta, who was also very heavily favored, but he was much smaller. Anthony Joshua is a lot bigger. He's actually bigger than Jake Paul, and a top-notch boxer at that.
I just want to say I like the Paul brothers a lot. I wish Jake his best. I hope Jake wins.
Okay. Do you think he'll win?
I think he'll win.
Really? Are you willing to bet that he'll win?
I would bet Jake wins.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you going to bet that Jake wins?
Yeah, I'm going to bet Jake wins.
Okay. 6-1 odds.
Yeah, I'll bet.
How much do you think he'll put down? This is not me and you betting, by the way. How much are you going to put down on Jake Paul?
I don't think any amount that I'll be allowed to bet is going to move my needle enough. So I think more I'm going to bet just to show a little love. I put $1,000 on Jake.
Okay, so you'll get $6,000 at best. So this is just spending money.
Yeah, I think it's just for fun. I just want to support the homie. I just want to see him win.
Okay.
I want to see everyone make money. I don't think anything I bet. I mean, I don't even know how much can I really bet realistically. Let's say I put
100,000.
100,000 and win 600. I don't think the risk of 100,000 is worth it.
It's a lot of risk.
It's a lot of risk.
It's a lot of risk.
I don't think it's worth it.
I mean, because he has to actually win, not just survive all whatever many rounds.
Even if he does win, I don't. You know, when I used to gamble, it was a full-time job. You know, it was never like for entertainment, and this is for pure entertainment.
Yes.
So to spend $100,000 to have some fun, the same fun I can have without spending $100,000.
Yeah, you can have the same fun for $1,000.
Yeah.
Or $100 at that, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul recently claimed that his fight with Anthony Joshua could be worth around $267 million. Reports suggest both fighters could walk away with nearly $92 million each, but Jake's statement hints that the total value, after pay-per-view, streaming deals, and promotions, might be even higher. If true, this would make their fight one of the richest in boxing history.